Hello, I'm Amira, and this is the storyboard that I created using the website storyboardthat.com for our data productions opening build sequence. We still don't have a name or an idea of what we want to call it, but we have a clear idea of what we want it to consist of. So basically, I saved each storyboard slide into my computer and I put it all together using SlideShare to make a slideshow for you guys. So I'm going to explain each slide and say roughly what goes on, like for example what sounds you might hear or what camera angle I'm using, etc. etc. So as we go on through the images, you'll kind of notice that we don't have titles. Like I haven't added any titles to the storyboard, meaning like directed by blah blah blah, produced by blah blah blah. This is because we haven't actually decided where we want to place the titles, but as soon as we clarify that, I'll make a blog post of some sort to inform you guys. Okay, so let's get started. So as you can see on the screen, there's a clapperboard or something that looks kind of like a clapperboard. On Storyboard that I was unable to actually find clapperboard when I was looking for it, so I just used the shapes that were available to me, and I created a rough clapperboard, and then I just added the writing of Jace on it. So this was actually supposed to be like a pretend ident, and I wasn't able to upload our actual ident to it, meaning just the image of it, because it wouldn't let me because it kept on crashing. So this is just what we have for now. So as you can see, there's the clapperboard, and then after the ident is shown on the screen, it will fade into a black screen, and then the sound of heavy breathing will start. Then it'll go straight to the next slide, which is the main character, Marcus, with the back of his feet walking. So you only see his shoes walking down the dark corridor of the school halls, and then it cuts straight to children playing in the playground. They're having fun, laughing. So these two scenes will contrast, and then it'll go straight to him walking again. So the contrast in the sound, of the loudness and the quietness. And this will jump cut, goes back to the children. Then we have a shot of his pupil dilating very fast. This won't be on the screen for that long, it'll be for a couple of seconds. Then it will go back to him walking, heavy breathing, will carry on, go back to the children playing, so the contrast, and then it will be very quick, snappy, and then it will have a quick glimpse of the action of him strangling the girl's neck and putting his hand around her. We won't see this on the screen for too long, we just want it to be a brief moment, and then it will go back to children playing, having fun, so obviously the contrast between the danger and the negative side to a happier moment, happy atmosphere, chilled, safe kind of atmosphere. Then I'll go back to him walking, heavy breathing. This is quite fast when it goes to each scene. Then we will see her trying to escape and putting her back. This is going on the screen for a couple of seconds, not too long. Then it goes back to him walking, and then children. So we're seeing little glimpses of the things that he's doing. Then this is quite an important part in the opening sequence. So we have a time lapse sequence going on, and it's a bit where the two clips of a clock ticking very fast, and people, so children, school students, teachers moving past, up and down the corridor, past the main character Marcus, and we'll kind of have like a time lapse thing going on. So it's going to be very fast. So the two clips are going to be overlapped. So there will be a clock kind of in the background of Marcus, and there'll be two kind of clips going on there. So that'll be with editing, and then it goes back to the children. So like the atmosphere changes. So the scene before is like him trapped in time as people go past him, but he just stays there. So he's kind of like stuck in time. And then it goes to children playing, and him walking again, children playing, and then this bit it's kind of the point of view part of the opening sequence. So we wanted to have a different camera angle. So as he's walking down the hall, he's actually going to be looking at the ground. So we're going to see him walking, so as if we were the character. Then he looks at his hand and sees blood on his hand. I was unable to get the image of blood, like a bloody hand, hand covered in blood, and because the website Storyboard that didn't actually have the image, so I was unable to do that, but that's what happens. And the camera is going to be facing his hand, which is covered in blood. Then when he looks up, in the point of view shot, it will go straight to his teacher, and he sees his teacher, and the teacher will say the first line of dialogue that you will hear in the opening sequence, which is, "Marcus, this is no time to be daydreaming. Break time starts in 10 minutes. Then she starts to give a confused look, and she says, "Marcus, you got a," and then she kind of hints towards his nose because he has a nosebleed. We didn't know how to show this bit. It was either going to be a close-up of his face, Marcus is his character. It's either we're going to see a close-up of his face, or we were going to see the other pupils in it, but we couldn't decide. So when we do, I'll inform you that. And that is basically our opening sequence. So it's quite quick, quite fast, and consistent of the same scenes repeating, but this is all to create the effect. Yeah, so that's the storyboard that I created for our film, which is still unnamed. And yeah, hope you enjoy this. I'm Amira. Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't turn it off. Yeah, thank you.